DC's been crazy, man. These congressmen are dropping some straight game for you guys. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
Yes.
Yeah? And what do you do for a living out here in Washington, D.C.?
I work in this building.
Capitol?
Yeah, in the Capitol building.
What do you do?
I'm a member of Congress.
You're a member of Congress?
Yes.
Like in the Senate or House of Representatives or?
Oh, House of Representatives.
You're a representative?
Yep.
In the U.S. level?
Yes.
Are you serious?
100%.
What's your name?
Byron Donalds.
Byron Donalds. Could I interview you for a minute real quick? I go all over the world interviewing the most successful people to help the younger generation. You think I could get a minute of your time real quick?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Is that okay?
Yes.
What was the turning point like getting into politics? Did you always know that you were going to become a member of Congress and work in one of the highest levels of office that you can possibly hold?
No, my business was in finance. I was in life settlements, viatical settlements at the time. And when the economy was kind of blowing up in 2008, I had to do research from my firm. And that's when I started watching politics and getting engaged. And I was about 30 at the time. But this was not a dream as a kid or in college or nothing like that.
So you have a finance background.
17 years. I'm securities licensed.
What's an economic truth that most politicians are afraid to say or that they're afraid to admit?
Can't borrow money forever. The more money we borrow, the more it costs us. And what most people don't understand is when you increase the nation's debt, it actually destroys the purchasing power of every American. The people who suffer most are poor people, seniors on fixed incomes.
So at some point we have to pay that back.
At some point we got to stop borrowing as much. Right now let's slow down the trajectory of our borrowings. Let's get there first and then really plan a way over the next couple decades to start paying down the debts.
How have you made your money work for you? What are you putting your money into right now?
My firm trades on my behalf. I don't trade securities.
Why not?
Well, one, I think it's unethical for members to trade because I have information that people don't.
Have you seen a lot of members of Congress do that before?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Former Speaker Pelosi has done quite well in the stock market. People don't know why.
You got a $150 billion net worth off a $100,000 salary. You've seen some people get real rich off of politics.
Yeah, and I think that's what's messed this place up because that's where I say it becomes about you and not about the people that sent you. If you do this job right, you lose money on this deal.
What was your first moment in Washington, D.C. when you were like, oh, this is how this really works?
Oh, man, that was probably our third day here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, so actually, when I got sworn in, the third day I was here was January 6th. So we got sworn in. 3 days later, we were doing the certification of the 20 election. And, that was a day.
But what have you learned from being in Congress? Like, you've been behind doors that most Americans will never see. What's something that you've seen that would shock most people?
I think what would shock people here is that most members are afraid. They're afraid of criticism. They're afraid of make the tough choice and do the right thing. That it's a tough choice to make in the moment, but it's going to be the best thing for the future of the country. It's one of the things that makes me kind of sad about this place, because if we just didn't worry about the fear quotient and actually just were bold and did the right things, the country would be significantly better off.
Have you seen power corrupt people?
Oh yeah, that's why I believe in term limits. You should not stay here forever. You got to go home.
Who holds the power in D.C.?
The president, obviously. The president, Speaker of the House, Senate Majority Leader. But I would argue that the real power in D.C. is really if a cluster of members are willing to stand firm for something. Because at the end of the day, in Washington, everybody's counting votes. And if you don't have enough votes to get a majority to move something off the floor, nothing happens.
What's the toughest decision you had to make in politics?
Oh, man. When I got nominated for Speaker at the beginning of my second term.
Speaker of the House?
Yeah, I got nominated. We were having a difference of agreement on how the House should operate. And there were a group of members that opposed Speaker McCarthy at the time. And the group was trying to figure out who to nominate. And they were like, we want to nominate you. And I'm like, what? And so I remember that day so well. Like, I had to go into the side room, pray, call my wife. I think I could really sense the gravity of the moment. Because, we're trying to select the Speaker of the House. The whole world is watching this thing. And my name moves forward. And it's funny, too. Like, we're over here by the steps. And I remember Manu Raju, CNN. We came out after I got nominated. And we come out on the steps. And the whole press corps is coming out, this massive gaggle. And Manu Raju, CNN, goes, "Are you concerned about retribution?" And I looked at him. And I just deadpanned. I go, man, I'm 6'2", 275. I'm not worried about that. Not worried about it.
I love it.
But that was probably a defining moment for me here.
And what's your long-term goal in politics?
I'm running for governor now. So we'll see if the people of Florida will elect me.
Running for governor of Florida?
I am. So we'll see how that goes. We feel good. We feel confident about the race. But I think in politics, like in life, you're either moving up or you're moving out. And anything that is stagnant doesn't go well in life. So
now, I want you to think back to your career. What was that one conversation that really changed your trajectory in life?
Oh, man. My boss, when I was 29, he said to me, Byron, whatever you do, get to where you want to get to by 40. He goes, because by 40, that's where you're really going to make your money. That's really where you're going to make your mark. And, when you're young, coming into your career, you want every promotion, you want every title, you want every every raise. But I think those early years are really just a grind for you to really know how to work, learn about you, learn about how to work with other people. That advice really did sink in. It does matter. You really just want to kind of get to where you want to get to by 40. And then that's really when you take off. And so, look at me. I'm 46.
But you don't care about what anybody thinks about you.
Nah.
Why not?
Haters gonna hate, man. If I have it in my office, I subscribe to the Mamba mentality. Haters are a good problem to have. You gotta learn to love it. Can't worry about it.
Hey, I don't care if they love me or hate me as long as they call me.
That's right.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Has faith been important for you?
It's been huge. I gave my life to Christ at 21, and I think that I was lost, man.
Did you have some low points?
Oh, yeah. 18, 19, 20, I had some real low points.
Like what?
Got arrested at 18, got arrested at 20. Was really not where I needed to be.
But you didn't fall into that victim mentality because obviously you didn't let that stop you from achieving the kind of success that you amounted to.
No. Because I had to look myself in the mirror. And the first decision was, I'm not going to be in this position ever again. And that was a decision I made at 20.
You hear the young people say all the time that the system is rigged. Do you think it's rigged or are they just missing the playbook?
No, they're missing the playbook. They didn't open it up. Run the play.
You gave your life to Christ at 21 years old.
Yeah.
Why did you make that decision that young, and why has that been such a consistent factor from 21 to 46 years old?
When I gave my life to Christ, God really had been dealing with me in my spirit. At his core, he was basically like, stop running from me. Like, what are you running from me for? I remember I was a waiter at Cracker Barrel in college, and the table I was waiting on was this revival, a bunch of ladies from a revival and the pastor. And I asked them to pray over my life, and they did, and I gave my life to Christ in the parking lot of Cracker Barrel at 21.
And you see miracles happen after that.
100%.
I love that.
100%.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for your time. What's your name?
Byron.
Byron?
Yeah.
It's great to meet you.
Pleasure.